A good way to bring the community together, to introduce the new community space, and definitely represents the multiculturalism, I think, of Chatswood.
Hello there, I'm Jonathan Coleman, and welcome to the Concourse. Now, this place has been the home of performing arts, civic ceremonies and celebrations for over a century. But now it's had this massive makeover, and it's going to provide world-class facilities for years to come. This is where the original Willoughby Council Chambers were built in 1903. That's before any of us were born.
First of all, when it was the old town hall, great celebration when that opened.
It wasn't long before it was sharing space with the School of Arts, the Masonic Lodge, and even the local animal pound.
It's seen celebrations such as 100 years of Willoughby, and now we've come into this day and age where we're providing something which is remembering the past, but also mainly taking on the present and definitely the future.
We've been working on the design of the concourse for over 10 years. A lot of talk, a lot of consultation, enormous work from a very large team. It's very important to have places for performance and events. There are places for small community functions and very large regional events. And most important was to create a public place, just an open space with lawns and landscaping. And all of these things had to fit on with what is actually quite a constrained site. So one of the most important design moves was to place a lot of those areas below a platform. So the library sits below the main public space. And in this way, we were able to create all of these things that the community wanted on this one quite tight site.
A concourse is a large open space where paths meet and people gather. The concourse in the heart of Chatswood is all that and more. We reckon it's going to be one of Sydney's premier entertainment destinations.
I think the facilities are world class. Yeah.
I think the design is very clever, and I think it can sit within the world class architecture and community space for people, definitely.
What's better than seeing a show, seeing a musical or a symphony, having something to eat and then coming and, it's good for families, good for young people.
The concourse is a unique blend. Concert hall, theatre, rehearsal and studio space, library, conference facilities, as well as new boutique shops and great restaurants. I smell literature, and why not? This library is one of the biggest in the Southern Hemisphere. 5,000 square metres to be precise. I mean, bookworms will be in seventh heaven in this place.
It's probably the place that more people will come to than any other part. And so what's been important there is to create a very open and publicly accessible library on one level. So it means all of the children, all of the community groups that come and use the library can move through it very, very freely. And all of the seating spaces are gathered around the light court, this sunken, quite peaceful courtyard that reflects natural light off the pool of water and tries to create quite a tranquil quality within the library.
How's this for entertainment? A 1,000-seat state-of-the-art concert hall catering for your Elton Johns straight through to your school orchestras.
We used to go to all the school productions in the old hall. It's a really professional centre now, so hopefully they'll have lots of good productions from everywhere.
It just kind of everything that you think about when you think of Broadway and the West End and New York, and that's what it is.
Although you need a very large acoustic volume for a concert hall, it's actually where the people sit that you're against the most important surfaces. So we've created this beautifully sculptured timber form, which is a little bit like a boat, holds all the visitors quite tightly together as they kind of float in this pool of music, with the attention focused very much on the performers on the stage.
It looks stunning. The acoustics are sensational. You can see the various types of beveled edges. The fabric on the chairs is a special fabric that allows the best sound projection. Everything has come together to make this one of the most outstanding acoustics in Sydney and one of the fine concert halls of the world.
From now on, there's somewhere to come to Chatswood. It's not just about the dining, it's not just about the movies anymore. It's about seeing a show or seeing a musical or, hanging out with friends, coming with family. So it's exciting. It's very, very exciting.
How exciting is this? Me on a giant video screen. People have been asking for that for years. You can just see it now. Folks coming from all over Sydney to watch hours and hours of free entertainment.
the big screen and everything, it hopefully, can be used for live sites and make it a real atmosphere.
I've been in local government now for 25 years, and I remember when I first got into local government, the arts generally were minimal. Now virtually every school's got some contribution in that degree. They have a great venue here for them to be able to have a good grounding, whether they want to be a performer, whether they want to be involved in a quality performance, or whether they just want to remember that and have that as part of their quality of life.
The important thing about this project was to get it right, to do the planning up front. We did the planning, we designed the building around that planning, and we made sure it would meet all the needs of the community, all the needs of the users that came in here. So we've been able to do that, and I think what's been delivered here today is a very functional building that people will come in and use for the next 50 to 100 years and still say what a vision it was, what a fantastic design. Aren't we lucky to have it here in Chatswood? We're already seeing a change in the CBD. There's more people looking to rent office space. We're getting refurbishment of commercial buildings, and so it's delivering on that as well. It's delivering a new heart and soul for the CBD, one that will attract workers, retailers and the community here to really enjoy.
So what do you reckon? The Concourse. We're talking world-class facilities with something for everyone. So come on down. I'll meet you there.
I think it's beautiful.
Yeah, it's very nice.
Yeah, makes you proud to live in Chatswood.
Yeah.